How you doing? There we go. It's good to be back. I've been growing out my beard because I've been, I wanted my costume to be a homeless guy this year, but then I realized that half of Seattle already has a better costume than I do. And they're not even homeless. That was a new one. Hang in there. So I was at a Linkin Park concert a few years ago, and there was this drunk guy. That came up to me, and he pointed at my beard. He was like, "I'm willing to bet that you're hairy all over." And I like a betting man. Like, he's confident. So I took off my shirt, and I was like, "Fully shaved, you lose. House always wins." And it just made me wonder, like, if he's like this with everybody. Like, does he do it on dates? He's like, "I bet you're hairy all over." Wait, no, don't leave. Damn, I lost another one. I used to be a waiter in a retirement home. And for me, it was a lot like visiting grandma, except I would get pinched on a different set of cheeks. I liked it a lot, though. I met a lot of interesting people through that job. Like, there was this guy I used to serve breakfast to. He looked at me one day. He was like, "That's a nice beard. You would have died in my unit." And I was like, "Whoa, like, why would I have died in your unit?" He's like, "Well, back in World War II, men without beards were able to get their gas masks on. Men with beards couldn't. I shave 5 times a day now, and it's not working. Like, I can't let it grow in too much. I want to live." There was this lady in the retirement home who used to steal things. And I'm not talking about small things like sugar packets. I'm talking about stealing the welcome mat from the front lobby. Like, she would just take stuff. Like, I delivered room service to her room once, and she had all this medication on her counter. Not her medication, other people's. Like, the only thing that she wasn't able to steal were the ficus plants, because they started chaining those to the ground. It's like, Gladys is coming. There was this one couple that people would constantly walk in on while they were having sex. Honestly, I think that they wanted people to walk in. I think it was a fantasy for them, Like, they'd ring for room service, or they'd hit the life alert button. "Oh no, I'm falling." Then they walk in, there they are. That erotic novel writes itself. I think that's the thing I'm looking forward to the most in my old age, is like getting room service after a roll in the hay. Like, there's nothing sexier than a guy bringing you a turkey club. I mean, nothing. I've been doing a lot of online dating lately. Anyone out there doing that? Woo! Online dating makes dying alone feel like a gift. They definitely try to make it seem cool. Like, they have all those commercials where the couples are laughing in slow motion with their backward feet. I tried doing that on a date once. She thought I was having an aneurysm. And like, you always go online, and their hobbies are always either hiking or Netflix. And they're always lying about the hiking part. Like, you always go on the date, and they're always like, "Yeah, I hike from my couch to my bed. Very exhilarating." The first online date that I ever went on, after the date was over, she turned to me and she said, "Hey, I'm behind on my phone bill. Can I borrow $30? And I said, "That's okay. I wasn't going to call you back." One of the more recent ones that I went on, she brought a friend, which I didn't know that was something we were doing now. Apparently, modern dating has gotten so bad that we need a spotter. I didn't even get to talk to my date. Like, her friend did all the talking. It was like dating through an attorney. It was like, "Anything you have to say to my client, Stephanie, you can say to me. If you're looking for anything more than a hug, my client's going to need to see some blood work." I've been going to a lot of singles mixers lately. Singles mixers are where desperation meets organization. Like, if you've worn out your fingers swiping on Tinder, these are perfect for you. In fact, if you swipe enough times, they just send you a link to the mixer. They figure you need the help. I don't go to the mixers so much to meet women, I go to meet my competition. There was this one mixer I went to, this guy went up to this girl, and he was like, I've been pulled over for drunk driving 3 times, never got a ticket. Here's my number. Sounds like someone you'd bring home to mom. I'm not saying that my game is great, but I'm pretty sure that I can top reckless endangerment. Like, at least if a woman decides to go home with me, she knows that we're probably not going to smash into a truck. At a lot of these mixers, they have you ask icebreaker questions. So this guy went up to this girl, and he was like, hey, what's your favorite sex position? She turned to him and said, consensual. Consensual and away from you. I think that the worst kind of mixers are the ones where they have the singles and the couples mixer in the same room. These ones suck because every time I try to hit on someone, I have to talk to their husband. Like, that's not fair. It's supposed to be an open field. That's like having a frat party and an AA meeting in the same room. Like, you can't have the circle of feelings while Chad's over here doing a keg stand. Alright, that's my time. Hey, thanks so much, guys.